Checking your engine fluids may not sound that interesting, but once you've seen what goes on under the hood of your car, you might change your mind. It's a pretty cool system in there, and maintaining it is really important. I'll show you how to check your oil and all the other fluids that go in your engine. Let's get started. Motor oil is used to lubricate, clean, and cool the engine. It can even improve your fuel efficiency, so you'll spend less money on gas and have more money for fun stuff. You should check your oil at least once a month. If you notice that it's consistently low, you've either got a leak or your engine is burning oil. Neither is good. Running out of oil can cause serious damage to your engine, which can require expensive repairs, including needing a new car. Your car should be parked on a level surface and the engine turned off. Also, the engine should be warm. Oil expands when it's hot and contracts when it's cold, so checking it at different temperatures will give you inconsistent readings. Once you've opened your hood, look for the dipstick. And no, that is not the nerdy kid from your high school algebra class. The dipstick is a long piece of metal, typically with a loop at the end that sticks out of the engine. It actually kind of looks like a barbecue skewer. Pull on the top of the loop and draw the dipstick all the way out. Then wipe it off with a paper towel. When it's clean, push it all the way back in, and then pull it out again like this. See the two lines near the pointy end? The oil level should be between them. If the oil is below the bottom line, you need to add some. Usually about a quarter of a quart will do. Use a funnel to add the oil unless you like getting dirty. Personally, I'm not a fan. There's usually a label under the hood that tells you what kind of motor oil your engine uses. If not, look in your owner's manual. Check the oil level again with the dipstick, and add more oil if it's still below that bottom line. Add a little at a time. It's much easier to add oil than to remove it. And while we're on the subject of motor oil, let's talk about how often to get it changed. Most mechanics and motor oil manufacturers say to change it every 3,000 miles. The car companies usually say 10,000 miles. Who's right? I'd say go by your owner's manual. After all, it was written specifically for your car. Motor oil is the most obvious and most important engine fluid, but it's not the only liquid under your hood. The best time to check your power steering fluid level is right after you've checked your oil, when the car is warm. The reservoir for the power steering fluid is usually semi-transparent, so you can read the fluid level from the outside. If you can't read it, open the reservoir cap and there's a small dipstick inside that will give you an accurate reading. When you run low, add some more with a funnel. As you'd expect, coolant is used to keep the engine from overheating, but it also pulls double duty as an antifreeze. Pretty cool, huh? But be careful, coolant actually gets really hot. So before you start messing with the coolant reservoir, make sure that the engine is completely cool. Most coolant reservoirs are semi-transparent and have low and high level marks on the outside that you can read without opening the cap. If you can't see the marks, open the coolant reservoir and see if you're running low. If you're adding coolant, use your funnel again, or you'll end up with a mess on your hands and on your shirt. See? It's really easy to check the engine fluids yourself. Make a regular time to check them all, say the first Monday of every month. It's not like there's anything on TV that night anyway. That way you'll stay on top of everything that's under your hood. If you want to learn more about taking care of your car, check out our other Automotive 101 videos. You can find them at SaabUSA.com/Saabcast.